is, you know. Oh, I say! Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi. Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is!
Yes, and we are live. Welcome everybody to Around the Grounds with Perchy. Sava will be here later on though with the Chelsea versus Man City game. So big up to you all. We've got a load of games on. Normally Around the Grounds is normally on a Saturday, but there was all the games are all at the same time here at 2 o'clock on a Sunday. So we're here. We're here. It's the day after Spurs' loss. Newcastle lost yesterday. It's all looking a bit tidy. What game are you guys watching? Let me know in the chat which one you're watching. We've got Villa versus Fulham, Brighton versus Sheffield United, Liverpool versus Brentford, West Ham versus Nottingham Forest, and I've also put on a few other games on the left. Fiorentina versus Bologna, Udinese against Atalanta, Clermont-Foot versus Lorient, Lille versus Toulouse, Metz versus Nantes. So, and there's a few others as well. That's not all the other 2 o'clock games. Yes, it says 3 o'clock over there. It's because I'm in Spain, so it's 3 o'clock for me. Let me do a bit of team news, though. I'll read out the team news that's going on. Oh, big up if you're watching the stream. Big up. Listen, much love. Just to give you some team news quickly before they all kick off. For Aston Villa, Ebi Martinez, Matty Cash, Ezri Konsa, Pau Torres, Luca Digne, John McGinn, Boubacar Kamara, Douglas Luiz, Yuri Tillemans, and up top of Moussa Diaby and Ollie Watkins. And for Fulham, they've got Bernd Leno, Timothy Castagna, Calvin Bassey, Tim Ream, Anthony Robinson, Alexander Iwobi, João Paulinho, Bobby Di Cordova-Reid, Andreas Pereira, Willian, and Raul Jimenez. And the bench quickly is Olsen, Moreno, Chambers, Longley, Dendonka, Traore, Zaniolo, Duran, and Bailey. And obviously for Fulham, it's Rodak, Tete, Ballo, Reed, Kearney, Lukic, Wilson, Traore, and Vinicius. And then just to move quickly on to Brighton versus Sheffield United, they've got Steele, Webster, Van Hecke, Igor, Andingra, Gilmore, Daoud, Buonanotte, Gross, Lallana, and Ansu Fati leads the line. And for Sheffield United, Fotherington, Baldock, Trusty, Robinson, Bogle, Vinny De Souza, Norwood, Thomas, McAtee, Hamer, and Archer, who leads the line for them. And then quickly flick through the bench of Verbruggen, Veltman, Hinzelwood, Moda, Baliba, Baker, Boety, Pedro, Mitoma, and Omahi. And then in goal for Sheffield United, it's Amisha, Lowe, Larucci, Fleck, Osborne, Silliman, Brooks, Traore, and Asula for Sheffield United. Liverpool versus Brentford, which I assume is the one that's on Sky Sports. Am I right? I think it's Liverpool, Brentford, the game on. Liverpool have gone for Alisson, Trent, Joel Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Szoboszlai, Endo, Gakpo, Salah, Nunes, and Jota. And for Brentford, it's Flecken, Ayer, Collins, Pinnock, Me, Roslev, Norsgaard, Jensen, Janel, and Buemo, and Wissa. And then quickly on the bench of Kelleher, Chambers, Scallon, Kwanzaa, Elliott, Nioni, Diaz, Bendoke, and McConnell. It's a very weak bench for Liverpool. And then for Brentford, it's Strakosha, Zanka, Godos, Onyeka, Pelt, Harris, Baptiste, Yamaliek, Mope, and Olakide. I don't want to butcher names. And then the final game, obviously, earlier on, West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. Lineup quickly for that is Areola, Kufau, Zuma, Agued, Emerson, Souček, Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, Kudos, Bowen, and Paqueta. And then for Nottingham Forest, it's Vlachodimos, Anya, Niakate, Murillo, Toffolo, Sangare, Mangala, Dominguez, Gibbs White, Awunyi, and Alanga. And then the bench, obviously, is Fabianski, Creswell, Mavropanos, Ogbonna, Kelleher, Fornals, Antonio, Ings, and Benrahma. And finally, for Nottingham Forest, Turner, Williams, Aurier, Bowley, Koyate, Yates, Danilo, Wood, and Origi. God, try and do that really quickly. It blooming hurts my throat, I tell you that. And guys, as you're coming in, please, I beg, smash the like button on your way in. Let's get the likes up. Rule 101, we get straight to 100 likes, right? We shouldn't even need to ask. 100 likes, that is the job. It's on you guys. Let's do it. And also, guys, I just want to let you guys know, we are 12 subscribers, just 12, away from 11,800. So if you're new around here, please, I would ask you very, very kindly, can we get I've set a little target. Can we get to 11,800 subscribers before the Spurs review tonight? Which, by the way, I think it's going to be really, really interesting, the Spurs review. Me, Sava, J-Rated, and Danny Kiriakou all going to be live together, debating, discussing. We are going to have a very, very good time. Yeah, guys, 29 likes. Come on, let's get that over. Let's get that over 50 at least now. Come on, let's do that, guys. Much love. Spread the word. Share it out. Listen, we're here. We're here to do it. Let's see who's in the house. But whilst we do it, I'll flick and also put. I've got the Villa game on at the moment, but I can flick over. Proud of Geordie's gone Villa 2, Fulham 0, Brighton 2, Sheffield United 0, West Ham 1, Forest 1, Liverpool 2, Brentford 1. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, and that's it. Like the stream. As soon as you come in, like away. Let's get this done. Predictions. I'll say Villa 3, Fulham 1, Brighton 2, Sheffield United 1, West Ham 1, Forest 1, Liverpool 2, Brentford 1. The Liverpool 2, Brentford 1 seems to be a favourite for everyone. And for the Bundesliga, Bayer Leverkusen 3, Union Berlin 1. Werder Bremen 2, Frankfurt 3, RB Leipzig 3, Freiburg 1. Big up to you. Geordie, yeah, there he is. He's got his scores in again. He's done it twice. Big up Phil Coys, my friend. Yeah, big up the Football Heritage Crew. Big up. Listen, we're going to do a lot more of this, by the way. There'll be much more sort of solo streams from me and Sava. It just gives us a little bit of a time. If we do it all the same, it's just mammoth, right? But listen, guys, there's some really cool games on today. There's a loads of games. Should we do Aka Watch, by the way? We always do Aka Watch during a stream. So, what have I got on my Aka Watch? Let me tell you in just one moment, and I'll get it up for you. Aka Watch. We're going to be doing Aka Watch, which is my bets. So I've gone for a really, really rogue one, by the way. I've gone Levski Sofia, Ado Den Haag, IFK Gothenburg. I've gone Hamdi, Liverpool, Villa, Borak Bani Ulukev in Bosnia, and Bodo Glint later on. But I've also done one also for now. Liverpool to win, Brentford with both teams to score. Fiorentina to win, both teams to score. Celtic to win, both teams to score. And Bayer Leverkusen, Bayer Leverkusen to win, both teams to score. So that is games that are on at 2:30. There it is. Where is the option for neither Sava? Oh, no. Sava's going to be here. Sava will be here. I think you're on about the poll. You're on about the poll. These are all ones before I started. Yes, Bayer Leverkusen 1. They haven't started yet, my friend. It hasn't kicked off. Big up, Robert Wilson. How are you doing, my friend? Big up to you, my friend. None of them just watching the stream. Love that. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Hashtag Ackerwatch. Yeah, exactly. Get hashtag Ackerwatch in. Hi Perchy, David Black here, watching Celtic as always. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, mate, all good. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, Celtic kick off in about half an hour. All the games have all kicked off. All the games have now kicked off. I've got Watkins in my FB. I'm expecting 1 or 2 goals. Yeah, mate. I've got Haaland and Ferguson. So Evan Ferguson not starting for Brighton, I believe. I didn't read his name out, which is a bit of a frustrating one because I've got him in my team and I don't think he was on the bench. Because they've got Ansu Fati. Yeah, and he's not on the bench. He's got an injury, I believe. Yeah, there's no Evan Ferguson in the starting lineup in the squad, so that's a bit frustrating. Perchy, are we doing 10-minute sub chat only? We can. Do we want to do sub chat only? Go on then. We'll do sub only. We want to get some more subs in. So yeah, let's go. Nah, we won't. There's no. If we get a load of people in, we'll do it later. Definitely, we'll do it all the games that are going to be flying around today. Newcastle and Spurs both have injury crisis. Newcastle have had to play a 17-year-old kid and deservedly lost to Bournemouth yesterday. Yeah, I didn't watch the game. I was still doing a load of content for the Wolves Spurs game with Sava and stuff. So, and then after, there's a lot of things coming. Guys, I want to let you know, on Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, there's a new show coming out. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to reveal any more. So make sure you're around at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. It's international break next, so who cares about football in that sense? But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. There is going to be some real cool content coming soon. And I hope you'll find out very, very soon. Do City Chelsea watch along? We are. Sav will be doing that straight after this, my friend. So stick around. Make sure you hit the bell notification. As soon as this finishes, this is getting redirected straight to Sava on this channel. He will be doing the watch along later, and then it'll mean he can do that. I'm doing the games just before, and then later on at 9 p.m. the Spurs review is on later, so that is going to be a really, really cool one, my friend. We want you to be there. We do want you to be there. Guys, and get your questions in, by the way. This is a real laid-back chat. We're going to have a little bit of a chat, watching some football, enjoying it. So please, make sure you get your questions in, get your comments in, and we'll just have a little bit of a chat, right? Listen, have a bit of a fun stream, some football, and we can just react to what is going on today. Let's see in the polls. You guys, 50% of you are all watching Liverpool versus Brentford. So, yes. And it has kicked off. I've just got it. I'm a little bit behind. I'm a few minutes behind, actually. So I'll find another stream that's a little bit better. So I'll put the Brentford-Liverpool game on, which has already kicked off on my screen, so we can keep an eye out, and we'll have it all going on in the background. I think Liverpool are going to win. I haven't done my on my guesses, right? I'm going. What did I put, actually? Because I say this, I put my predictions before the start. Let's have a look. I can't even remember what I said, so I'm going to read them out to you. So I did Perchy's predictions. So my predictions this weekend were Wolves 1, Tottenham 1, got that wrong. Arsenal 3, Burnley 1. I was one goal off both. Palace 1, Everton 0, got that one horribly wrong. Man United 2, Luton 0, close. I had Bournemouth 1, Newcastle 3, got that horribly wrong. And so for the games, I've gone Villa to win 1-0, Brighton to win 3-0, Liverpool to win 2-1, and Nottingham Forest to win 1-0. And later on, I've got Chelsea to lose 4-1 to Manchester City. Should we do Savage? Should we get Savage up as well? Sava's gone with... Sava went with these games that are just happening. Villa to win 3-0, Brighton to win 4-1, Liverpool to win 3-1, and West Ham to win 2-1. I fancy Forest. Oh, and we have a goal. The first goal of the afternoon. My screen's gone all weird, so I can't change it. Yes, West Ham United have gone 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. My 1-0 bet is in the mud already. West Ham 1, Nottingham Forest 0. I'm just watching it now. Oh, really good. What a finish. Really good. What a finish by Lucas Paqueta. Hits it out on the left, gets it to his right foot. It's a really good finish. And in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, West Ham 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Really, really good goal, by the way. And I'm sorry, Forest defensively there, really, really poor. Really, really good goal. Really, really good goal. And there you go, Alan. 1-0 West Ham. It still could come in, Geordie. It still could come in. Still could come in. There you go. Predictions are all flying in for you guys. I love it. But yeah, it's a very, very tidy goal, by the way. Very, very good goal. It's poor defending from Forest, but he gets it on his left-hand side and just rifles it bottom. Hard and low is the way forward, right? Hard and low. My phone keeps locking on me. And there's been another goal. Goal at the Annex. We said we wanted goals. We've got goals. It is Simon and Dingra for Brighton. Brighton 1, Sheffield United 0. And this, unfortunately, could be a really long day in the office for Sheffield United. Tidy footwork. Oh, by the way, this could go down as goal of the season. That is unbelievable. He knocks it around about 3. That's what you want from Kulusevski. I'm putting it out there. I'll say it now. Jinx in and out. Great 1-2. I'm not sure who does. I think it was Ansu Fati does the 1-2 with. Brilliant goal. Brighton 1, Sheffield United 0. And I'm just watching this again. This is brilliant football. The ball comes out on the left and he just comes inside, jinks past 1, jinks past 2, 1-2 with, I want to say it's Fati. I'm not sure. It's not Ansu Fati, but it is. I think this is what you want from a winger. Everything I say about wingers, this is what you want. Jinx in and out of players. Brilliant goal. And it is Brighton 1. I can't see who it was that played the ball into him. It might have been Pascal Gross. Yeah, I think it was Pascal Gross, I want to say, but it was a very, very good goal. But that is Deserby charging into the fans. That is a great goal. Great, great goal. And someone said the Sheffield United keeper's gone down injured as well. But that, I tell you what, that is a goal that you want to see. Yeah, the goalkeeper has gone down injured. But Simon and Dingra has scored. That, oh man. That's and I'm not going to, don't quote me, but it's the sort of thing you see Lionel Messi do. And in France, there's been a goal. Metz 1, Nantes 0 in France. That's just happened. And guys, come on, let's get the likes up, guys. Come on, smash the likes. Only 38 people. Where is everyone this afternoon? Where is everyone? Let me just check something. Have I messed something up? Hang on, let me do something. Where is everyone? Where are you? Let's be having you. Let's be having you. Where is everyone today, guys? Okay, I'm going to try something out. Penalty at Aston Villa. I've just got a buzz on my phone. There's a penalty. And it will be, is it going to be Douglas Luiz that steps up? Because he's in my fantasy team. I could do with him a goal from him. He's in the fantasy team. Good little knock there. Oh, if that's a penalty. Oh, no. No. I mean, yes, his arm is in the air. His arm is in the air. But if that... Oh, no. Yeah, it can't give that. If that's a penalty, that's ridiculous. He's point-blank range. for me. That would have been so harsh. I don't think it's been given. They're reviewing it. He has got his arm up here, but he's rifled it, Ollie Watkins, at his arm. Yeah, overturns that. Yeah, I think that would have been super harsh for me. Way, yeah. He's gone over to the monitor. So I'm just going to see what he says here. He looks at the monitor. I want to see. He must. Yeah. Alan's saying it's been overturned, which I believe it has. I mean, I'm about a minute or so behind. So, but yeah, I think that would have been an absolute horror show if you give those. Now, what are we doing here? Like the fact is no one's. Yeah, good decision. Well done from the referee to stick with his decision. Like, it's one of those decisions. If they go against you, you're just fuming because it's like, what's he meant to do? He's at point blank range. But I'm a bit annoyed because I have got Douglas Luiz in my fantasy team. So, swings and roundabouts and all that. Oh, no, he has given a penalty. What? Or he hasn't. I'm not sure what he's done. He's got the ball in his hand. Oh, he's giving it to the keeper. Oh, yeah. He's giving it to the keeper, yeah. Listen, Hines, I always bet on that Darwin Woodwork Nunes hits the crossbar the post. It's a decent gamble. Mate, I think Darwin Nunes gets a lot of stick. I think he's a good player for me. I think he's a good player and I think he gets unfairly criticised for me. I think he gets unfairly criticised. Let me try and save that now. Hopefully that pulls some views in. Guys, if you're in here and you're new, smash the likes and subscribe if you're new around here, of course. We are on the road to 11,800, and obviously the big road is we want to get to 12,000 as quick. We want to get to 12,000 before we go to the Football Creators Award. We want to get there way as quick as possible, right? So we're 11 subscribers away, just 11. Let's get over there and let's subscribe. Let's have a like and a subscribe party now. Come on. There's 48 of you in here, 38 likes. Come on. Over 200 of people have already been in here and started watching. Let's have, as my mate Richard says, let's have a like party. Let's have a like party right now. I believe he's hit the work but more than anyone else in the last 18 months and by a country mile. Well, if that's the case, it's worth a bet, isn't it? You're probably getting good odds on it, I guess. Let me just go back. Should we keep an eye on the on Aquawatch? Remember, we are on Aquawatch today. We need goals. We are having a horror show on one of my accumulators, an absolute horror show. And we need some goals in the Liverpool and Brentford game. This is it. This is my guy Richard. Let's have a like party, guys. Now we're at 38, and let's say in 3 minutes, guys. In 3 minutes, I'm expecting 12 more likes. That is 4 a minute. You should be doing that in a minute. Come on, let's do it. Let's get to 50 in the space of 3 minutes. I'm putting it out there. Can you do it? I expect you. You look gamble too much. GBC, thing is with me, where Sava bet, what I do is I like putting the odd 1 or 2 quid on here and there, and it's just a bit of fun, right? Like I don't bet extortionate amount of money. I just have a bit of fun with it. Sava goes the opposite. I'll put like 10 in an acca. I'll go really rogue and go and get something that's like 1,200 to 1 and put a quid on it. And if you win, happy days. But not, it's just a quid. But Sava goes the other way. He'll go and bet on like 2 bankers, like a Real Madrid and Juventus, and then put a bit of higher stake on it. So he probably wins a lot more because he bets on more bankers than I do. But I go for the long-term greed. I try and win something big. Close for Forest, what a save. Cheers, Alan. I'll flick over. I'll go over to Nottingham Forest as they are still 1-0 down. if my thing was against Brighton, but my thing's just all frozen on me. This isn't fun. You see that absolute Ben having a go at trips after we lost. No, mate, I'll be honest, I didn't see anything about with the Newcastle game. Mate, I don't get that. Trippier's been brilliant for you boys. Been really, really good for me. I think he's a top player. I think he's a really, really top player. I have a couple of hackers, but on the NFL, I wouldn't have a clue what to bet on the NFL. Haven't got a clue. The long-term greed, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I go, if I put £1, basically I work it out is if I can do 1,400 accumulators, I'm more than likely going to win at least one. Does that make sense? So on average, I should, by the denominations of it all, I should win at least one of those, or at least two of them to double it. Brain power. I say that, I never freaking win half the time. Big up to you guys. Come on. We haven't had a like in the last 2 minutes. What's happened, guys? 38 likes. Where is everyone? Smash the likes up. Let's do it. Where is everyone today, by the way? Where is everyone? It's gone all quiet today. All quiet completely. Anyone in the chat, by the way, get me some questions. I want to answer your questions. Come on. Big up Foxy, my friend. Always do a couple of draw accumulators for big odds. That's, yeah, to be fair, that's not a bad shout, is it? Going on the draws. As always, guys, as I always mention, we're just 11 subscribers away from 11,800. The subscriber count's gone really quiet recently, but we've kind of, this weekend, it's all gone up a bit, which is really, really good. Might be YouTube not sending notifications out. It's been weird recently. Weird lately. Oh, maybe. If that's the case, then it's a bit frustrating. Yeah. It's a bit frustrating. We put on content and want to push out as much content as possible, and hope you guys are enjoying the content, by the way. I really do. And I'm not sure what's happening, because it's like it keeps petering on viewers, by the way. It's like something doesn't make sense. Like 1 minute it says one thing, the next it just drops or something. So big up, Mark CFC. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. I'm behind my chair and won't be I'll be home until about 7. Yeah, right. I predict you guys getting battered today. I know you battered us the other day, but this is Man City are different gravy, right? You aren't going to get the opportunities you did against like us against them. They're not going to do that to you, right? Southern needs to be more resistant against trolls. Yeah, listen, like the trolls and stuff, mate. Listen, I get what you're trying to say, but the one thing is you've got to remember, we put our face to our opinions, and when people come out, some of the stuff, by the way, that is said, not just to Sava, to me, I've seen some horrible stuff that gets said. If you sometimes, like, it's very hard to not say anything. I get your point, but listen, Sava gets a lot of horrible stick and some disgusting stuff. So, listen, he has every right to respond, right? Do you know what I mean? But each their own, man. Big up Sava. I'm assuming I'm not sure if he's watching. So if you're watching, Sav, or he went out last night, so he might have a bit of a hangover still. Just saying. I don't go out, but next Thursday there'll be a lot of content. Me and Sava. Hopefully we can get some bits out together whilst we're at the Creators Awards, doing some like sort of chats with each other, getting some bits on for FHTV. So it'll be quite cool. Yeah, Mark, listen, do you know what? I think if Chelsea can stay in the game in the first half, anything happens, right? The issue is it's that simple one, staying in the game. Man City are just a different business, right? They're mad the way they play. They are absolute different gravy. Absolute different gravy sometimes. Hang on, what's going on here? let's see. I don't know where everyone is today. It's all gone all quiet, as I mentioned just a moment ago. All quiet today. What's happened, people? Where is everyone? Where are you? No goals, man. It's all gone a bit quiet on the goal front. Keep an update on the old Aka. And there has been a goal in Aka Watch. In Aka Watch, Fiorentina have gone 1-0 up against Bologna in Aka Watch. If you're interested in Aka Watch, I've put on £2.50 on 77-1 for Liverpool to score both to score. Fiorentina to win, both teams to score. Celtic to win, both teams to score. And Bayer Leverkusen, both teams to score. Aka Watch is well and truly on with Fiorentina taking the lead. And someone taking chances won't get many. Yeah, Mark, I agree. Chelsea have to take their opportunities today if they want anything out of the game. If they want anything out of the game, they've got to take their opportunities. Sometimes Sava's boomerisms come out a lot. Boomerisms, what's that? What is that? Maybe, I have no idea. He's a proper boomer. What's a boomer? I have no idea what that is. I don't mind a Chelsea win. Listen, I don't think it matters at this stage. If it does, it just opens up the league a little bit more. I still don't think it makes much difference. Sava's grown a lot. It's how he's dealing with hateful and trolling comments. It's things you learn over time. Yeah, listen, do you know what it is? I think when people sort of say, "Oh, how you deal with stuff," Geordie, this is the one thing we'll have a bit of a serious chat for a second. I don't really do serious chat, but we'll do it. What I will say on this is, I think it's very easy when people behind that aren't on screen telling others how to deal with with what people say. It's very easy when people go like, I can't explain it, right? It's easy when people that don't have it targeted, because listen, nothing against you guys in the chat, but I'll use you guys as sort of the guinea pigs for my argument. None of your opinions matter. No, that's wrong. They all matter. That's not what I meant. I mean in the sense of, you could say Nicholas Jackson's the greatest player today, and then if he has a stinker in the next few weeks, no one necessarily remembers it in a sense. So like, you don't, but if I said Nicholas Jackson's awful, I'll get clips and memes and all that lot from everyone else, right? And then everyone goes, "Oh, look, Perchy hasn't got a clue." So it's the gravitas of it all. And then when someone comes in and starts hurling abuse at you, "You're this, you're that, you're this," like, it does hurt. It does. People don't realize it, right? That's the bit I think people don't realize, that when people do troll, and of course it's done in jest, so it's a lot of people doing it just to get a reaction. It's very hard sometimes not to react. Like, I try not to. I try not to react. I try not to react to it. But sometimes I get like, "Oh, Perchy, you're this, you're that," and I'm like, it's just a football chat, right? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a football chat. What I will say is, no one's opinion's right and no one's is wrong. Everyone's allowed an opinion. The difference is, when you're a content creator, you've got to debate it. Otherwise, we've got to produce content. So we have to produce content when we do all this. So when, say, someone says, "Oh, we're going to win the league," so we want to, and then if someone in the chat goes, "Perchy, you're so negative because you don't think we're winning the league." Well, no, let's break that down. The reason why I don't think we're winning the league is because of this, that, and the other. Why do you think we're going to win the league? What's your reasoning? So it's just the content creator in us that we go, do you know what? We have to analyze, debate, and break opinions apart. Listen, everyone breaks opinions apart very differently. Like, for example, Will Stewart will break it down with more statistical data and use that as his way of breaking down. And he's allowed to do that, right? Whereas I think me, Sava, more what I see about a game, what I get, right? And so, listen, each to their own. Listen, I just think, do you know what I will say? Trolling across the board needs to stop. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's silly. It's not just, it happens to everyone, right? Like it happens to everyone, not just us. We're not special in the sense of getting trolls. Every channel gets them, and it's like, Savo, mate, I love you, mate. You're the best. You're genuine, mate. You are such a top guy. Do you know what it is, mate? And listen, the way I always sit back and I talk about it and stuff, I just go like, when people troll, like, what is wrong with people? Like, for me, don't do that. Like, we're all here, we're all having fun. We're trying to produce content, right? I just think when people sit there and tell people, oh, you need to do this. Well, no, it's how people deal with stuff, right? I don't like it. When I see some of the stuff that gets mentioned, I just go, you must be a sad person to just hurl abuse at people. And by the way, big up Sava in the chat. Guys, make sure later on you are watching the game later on today. Make sure we do that later on. Oh, don't. I'm so confused. I have no idea what a boomer is. Maybe that's just how old. Maybe I'm just too old. I haven't got a clue. But it's cool. Each to their own. My guy, man. My guy. We're not getting goals today. There's no more goals. It's all dried up. I'm watching the Brighton Sheffield United game at the moment. Oh wait, did you say you put it in the chat? Oh, let me have a look. I must have missed it. Hang on. 1940s. What's going on? Boomer is just an old timer not keeping up with modern times. Oh, I don't think that is that a thing. I did not. I'm well confused. I love it, guys. Big up to you all. You guys baffle me. I love this chat. You guys are awesome. I had no idea what a boomer is. Boomers are born in the 40s to 60s. Don't think Savo is there yet. I was going to say. Lol, do people think I was bored? You mean born, not boring? Don't think anyone thinks you're boring, mate. It's 2023 who uses the word boomer. What is happening now? It's boomers and zoomers. I thought zoomers were people that did like Zoom chats over lockdown. Is that what zoomer is? Oh man, I have no idea. I'm proper lost. Did you know what, guys? I'm enjoying this. This is just a great chinwag. Why is this popped up? I hate this. I think it's people 30 and plus. So I've just moved into Boomer Town. I love it. Yeah, we called them lead paint babies now. What? We have a goal! Goal! Yes, Aston Villa 1, Fulham 0. The goal was scored by. I'm just putting it on now. I'll let you know about it. I'm just watching it now on the build-up. Ball whips in. Oh, tidy football from Villa here. Matty Cash into. There's Konza. They're just playing around the back. Sorry, that's Douglas Luiz. I apologise. And now Villa, I tell you what, they hold the ball really well. I'm just watching the build-up to the goal. I'm a little bit behind. I'm about a minute behind, so I do apologise, guys. Yeah, ball. It's into Konza now. They're just, as I say, I do apologise. I'm a little bit behind, but I think I'm just watching it as it builds up. I tell you what, Douglas Luiz is a good player. Good ball from Douglas Luiz out on this left-hand side, whipped in. Oh, it's Moussa Diaby. Moussa Diaby. It looked like I think it may have gone down as an own goal, but I tell you what, the ball into here we go. Here's something that I want to say, and I hate going over it, but I will say it now. That's what I wanted to see yesterday from Tottenham. Whip a ball in the box. Whip a ball in the box. Name me the last time we put a ball in. And Moussa Diaby, I think it was Yuri Tillemans who whips it in. And then I think it's I want to say it's come off the defender. I want to say it's come off Anthony Robinson. Ball whipped in. Yeah, it's Robinson. It's come off. But that's what I want to see from Kulusevski, from both the wingers, Johnson as well. Proper goal. Whipped in. Yeah, that's unlucky from Robinson. There's nothing he can do about it. He's just tried to get there and he's just bundled it. And there's been another goal. Well, there's been a few goals in Europe, in France specifically. Lille 1, Toulouse 0. Metz 2, Nantes 1. It's a massive game, and there's now 3 in the Premier League, 3 in that game. And guys, come on, we're not even at 50 likes. What is going on, guys? Come on. Can we get 9 more likes right now? I'm expecting 9 more likes. Do it now. I want 9 likes. And we're not carrying on until we get 9 likes. That's 8. One more's liked it. Come on. So yes, Aston Villa 1, Fulham 0. Fulham can't score for love nor money, can they, at the moment? They can't. They're struggling. Jack, I agree, mate. I think Villa, if this 11 plays against our 11, at the moment, the 11 that we've got, we're in trouble. We just struggle to score goals. I think that's our key problem, right? We struggle to score any sort of goal. And at the moment, it is killing us. Killing us. Yeah, big up, Richard, by the way. Massive well done to you, my friend. You're killing it at the moment. Keep it up and keep us updated, by the way, on your performance. You should be so proud of yourself. Keep it up, mate. You're doing amazing. 2023 is the year of the buzzwords. What other nonsense words would they say? Yeah, it is. I agree. Yeah, and big up Sava, by the way, because Sava's been killing it at the moment. As well, absolutely working his backside off on it. How was your night last night, Sav? I heard you had a good time. Yeah, smashing it, guys. Did you guys see his heat map? He was literally non-existent. Who? Sorry. Oh, Kulu should be binned into midfield. I just don't know what you do with this guy right at the moment. I don't know what you do with this guy. It worries me. It really, really worries me. Mate, anytime. Keep it up. Just keep it up, mate. I need to get back into it as well. XG XG is not a word. It is a word I can't stand yet. Listen, anyone that sits there and tells me about XG or XP or X whatever, XT, whatever it is, it's all these stupid analogies. For me, get over it. Not for me. I can see if a player's done well or not. I can see it, and I think we haven't. I think I see so many people that what happens is stats are good for analysing data if you're a coach or a data analyst in the club to go, look, do you know what? You, as a player, you can sit down with your player, look, you're getting these opportunities and you're missing them, or you're scoring more than it is. Keep up what you're doing. You can analyse it on that basis. But us as fans shouldn't need to be analysing that sort of data. We're not data analysts. We're football fans. We always have been football fans. Let's stick to being football fans, right? Stick to being football fans. Like, I think as football fans, we just have become so engrossed because we've got so much data at our fingertips. So much data at our fingertips now that we lose sense of reality and we just go all crazy and all data and driven and stuff. Like, no, not for me. Not for me. When I grew up watching football, I didn't care about stats. I enjoyed the moment, watched the game, analysed the game as I saw it. What I feel now is we've got football fans nowadays, and kids that are growing up are raised now on watching it through a data spreadsheet than watching the game. I didn't need data to look at and go, I thought Son was really anonymous yesterday. Not me having a go at him. I thought he was anonymous. I didn't think he was in the game. By the way, that's not his fault in all the sense. I thought the service he got was awful. But we shouldn't need to be sitting there going, well, we done this, he done that. No. I thought he wasn't very good yesterday. That's fine. We're allowed to say it, right? As football fans, we're allowed to go, didn't think Son was great today. I expect a lot better from our captain. I just think at the moment we go way, way overboard with it, man. Big up, Robert. Yeah, listen, this is Perchy. With Cooley's lack of speed, he needs to help more than he currently. He needs more help than he currently gets. He needs more help than the speedy wingers. No, I get your point. I understand he's not got pace about him. I get that. But for me, do you know what? It's not even the pace bit that worries me with him. I feel with Kulusevski at the moment, is every decision he makes, it's the safest option. Like, I feel like with him at the moment, I don't sit there and go on, take on a man. Okay, if you lose it, you lose it, but go on, give it a go. Try something different. For me, he's a very much a percentage player. And I like to call him a percentage player in the sense of he does the strongest percentage. Whereas you look at the likes of a Diaby and you watch him today and you go, he's not a percentage player. He will take on his player every single time, whether it's the right thing to do or not. I just want to see a little bit more. Because do you know what with Kulusevski? Everyone thinks I hate him. I don't. I expect a lot more because I think technically he's a technically gifted football player. But I think he makes very much the safe option. And there's been a goal in Akawatch. Bologna have equalised in the both teams to score game that I need. Both teams to score and Fiorentina to win. And it is 1-1 in Italy. That's a massive goal for the bet. We just need Liverpool and Brentford to start scoring some goals. That's Akawatch is in full force. Alan, this is it, mate. Listen, stats are good when you go, do you know what? Stats are good to prove when you see something. If I go, do you know what? Harry Kane is an amazing goal scorer. The stats prove it. You don't need stats to go, Harry Kane is an elite goal scorer, do you? No one here needs stats for that. I feel when stats are used to argue your case all the time, I feel like you're losing it. Most of us can see when someone's good and when someone's bad. We may dispute in the middle, and that's where the grey areas are. Let's be honest. I think most of us said Ben Davies was the best player on the pitch for Spurs yesterday. I don't think that's a crazy analogy. I don't think that's mental into saying it. But for me, that is normal. Oh, what's happened here? What's happened to my app? It's gone all weird. Oh, my thing is just completely refreshed. I do apologise. Bear with me. Let's try and fix that up. Don't know what's happened here. I was just watching it and it all fuzzed up. Okay, let's get back to where we were. Sorry, guys. I'm getting there. I think I'm scrolling quicker than the app wants it to. Let's get back to where we were. Oh, my days. The app is really annoying now. Tottenham women won. Liverpool women's won. There's a full-time score. But we're trying to get back to where we were. I do apologise. I do apologise. Where am I? Here we are. We're back. We are back. Sorry, guys, about that. I saw it on the screen just completely change. So where was I? Yeah. So I think for me at the moment, we just get so drawn into it because and by the way, the reason why is because the likes of Sky Sports push it, and there's been a goal. at Anfield. Yes, Liverpool won, Brentford 0. I'm just going to watch it now. It was scored by you-know-who, Mo Salah. I'm just going to watch it now. Mo Salah has scored. I'll get back to that, Alan, in just 1 second. I'm just watching it now. Ball from Nathan Collins has been dispossessed into... Oh, they've won it back. Oh, now Liverpool win it back with Matip. Szoboszlai to Trent. Trent into Núñez. Oh, what a ball. Oh, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Darwin Núñez there makes that goal. That ball into Salah was pinpoint perfect. Brilliant, brilliant goal. He just gets the ball, swivels on the sixpence, lays it into Mo Salah, and it is a goal for Liverpool. It is 1-0 Liverpool, and Akawatch is in full progress, and there has been now a goal. All 4 home teams are 1-0 up right now. It is Liverpool 1, Brentford 0. Alan, so yes, as I get back into sort of it, I think some stats are very relevant, but XG is just a tosh. Rob, what it is, stats are good when you know, when you've seen something and go, well, I can prove it with stats. I think what happens is people now do the stats to prove an argument. And for me, that it should be the other way around, in my opinion. Just my opinion, right? Listen, I don't mind. Each to their own. For me, I just think, like, heat maps are good to show how a player's done, but I just find it that I just feel like it's become crazy. This is exactly it, by the way. When you can use, if you have an array of statistics, you can pin ones which make a player look good. It's very similar to highlight reels. You know, when you sign a player, you go and sign a player from France and you go, so-and-so player highlights, and they got all the good bits, but you never see the terrible bits, right? What you need to be seeing is highlight reels of bits and everything. Same with the statistics. You can go, well, this player's good at this stuff, but not very good at this. Difference is when Kane isn't scoring, he drops and gets the ball. When Son isn't scoring, he is very anonymous. Sava, I can't disagree with you, mate. This is what I saw yesterday. When Kane wasn't scoring, he was picking up the ball, trying to dictate it. And he was actually getting criticised for doing that. Sorry. He was getting criticised for doing that because people go, well, we just want him down the middle. For me, I think you need a lot more. Exactly that. Geordie's spot on, isn't he? The Son fans will never ever be honest about a game where he's poor. They just can't admit it. Yeah, it happens a lot. Listen, we all rate Son, but it becomes a bit massively disingenuous. We have another goal! Goal at Villa Park! And I said it earlier, Fulham are going to be in for a long day in the office. It is Aston Villa 2, Fulham 0. I believe it's a free kick. It is scored by John McGinn. I'm just watching it. As I said to you, I'm always a little bit behind. Free kick on the edge of the box. Douglas Luiz and Digne stepping over it. I'm just going to watch it now. It's now Luca Digne who will step up to take this free kick. He's gone quickly. It's dealt with by Fulham. Headed back into the box there by Torres. And now it's now Fulham on the counter. Great tackle by Cash. Luca Digne now travelling on this left-hand side. Do you know what? People don't want to say it, but and then the quick throw in. Fulham are in 9s and 10s. They're all over the place. Ball lofted, pinged, touch and McGinn. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! He gets the ball, and on the edge of the box, edge of the D, he rifles it with his left-hand shot. Bottom hard, bottom low. And that is exactly what you want from your midfielders. Aston Villa 2, Fulham 0. Really good goal. And I tell you what, I am terrified of this Aston Villa side. I am terrified of it. Sava. We think our fans make out that Heung-min Son is a Salah level. Not for me. Salah's on a different level completely. Salah does it every season. That's why, for me, he's world class. That's the difference, right? World class players do it season in, season out. The big question tonight, is Perchy a boomer or not? No. It's just a word, right? Let's see. Have we got any more on Aquawatch? There's been a goal. I think there's been a goal. My phone hasn't buzzed. I haven't been told of it yet, but I think there's been a goal at the London Stadium. There has been a goal at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1. Nottingham Forest 1. Goal! Yes, Forest are back in this. Where it is scored by Taiwo Awoniyi. And I tell you what, this kid scores goals. If you are Tottenham Hotspur, you should be looking at a Taiwo Awoniyi, no? I haven't seen the goal. I'm just going to watch the replay. I was a little bit late to it. But he's a good player, Taiwo Awoniyi. Would anyone in the chat, yes or no, would you take Awoniyi at your club? Yes or no? I think this kid's a good player and scores goals. Good ball by Sangare. Oh, he's onside. Shot in. Oh, well, the goalkeeper's got to do a lot better there. Got to do a lot better for me. It was played in. Gibbs White goes for goal. Yeah, the keeper's got to do a lot better. Areola has to do better. West Ham 1, Forest 1. He seems like a Richie regen. What? Who? Awoniyi? Are you joking? Awoniyi scores goals. Sorry, for me, that is the worst. GB's, I think you may have got you at the moment, sir, have got worst take of the day. That is worst take of the day. Awoniyi is like a Richie regen, but he scores goals. I don't care if he's bad on the ball. If he scores goals, do you know what? And I'll say this now. I'll say this now. Like, I just feel we worry about things. When the one thing in football right now, I'll say this out, and I'll say this, that the hardest thing in football right now is scoring goals, right? Hardest thing is to score goals. When you get a player that can go and get you goals, surely you've got to snap them up, no? This, bang on. Lukaku's not that player that on the ball, but he scores goals. And for me, I think that's so much more important. And by the way, if you're watching the game over in Celtic 2, Aberdeen 0 in 16 minutes, Yang Huin-Yun and Perchy have gone 2-0 up. Aquawatch is on. That is in Aquawatch as well. We've also got Leverkusen and Union Berlin. So realistically, we need Fiorentina to take the lead now. Liverpool and Brentford to get a goal each. And Leverkusen to get a couple that have just kicked off as well. Oh, Angus is gone now because Celtic are 2-0 up, so I expect him to be in here soon. Oh, Gibbs White I'd have. I think Gibbs White is an upgrade on Lo Celso, right? Would you have Gibbs White? If you paid... Here's a question, chat. If Forest went down this season, I don't think they will. I think they're one of the teams that probably will stay up. For me, if Forest went down, I don't think they will. And you were offered £60 million for Gibbs White and Awoniyi, would they accept it, or would they expect a bit more? Maybe 80. Maybe I'll go middle, 70. £35 million each for a Wunyi and Gibbs White. Would you take them both? Take them both? Oh, I would snap your hand off it. And there's been a goal in Italy. Udinese 1, Atalanta 0. It is half-time in the games as well. I think there's a few still playing. Lille 1, Toulouse 0, Metz 2, Nantes 1. These are all half-time. So as West Ham, Forest is still playing. Villa and Fulham are still playing. And Brighton and Sheffield United are still playing at the moment. Yeah, 1-1. Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I? West Ham 1, Forest 1. I said that. Have I missed a goal? Have I missed something? I don't think I have. I'd take that Eli Wahi kid from Lens, but he seems to be very sus. Yeah, but he's another one who gets goals, right? Well, we were linked with him, right? We were linked with him. I would have had him. He's a good goal scorer, right? He's a good player. But yeah, I know he does some sus behaviours, right? Some sus stuff. Questionable. Yeah, it's half time at around the ground. Aston Villa is still playing, I believe. I'm just going to go over there to Villa Park. Fulham are in a long day, right? Long day in the office. I think that's about to go. It's about to be half time at Villa Park. It is half time. Brighton 1, Sheffield United 0. Big up to you, Daniel E. Hope you're well. This is it, right, Geordie? If Richie was scoring goals, people wouldn't bother about his performances and other parts of his game. I agree. This is the one thing. Whenever I say credit in the bank, that's why I was always never like massively critical of Harry Kane, because whether or not Harry Kane had a good game or a bad game, you knew he would do something in it. If he's not scoring goals, he's involved in play. Harry Kane, I thought, was one of those football players that offered loads for us. We do miss him in a sense, but and there's been a goal in Akawatch. It's a bad goal in Akawatch. Fiorentina 2, Bologna. So Fiorentina 1, Bologna 2. Now we need 2 goals from Fiorentina. Akawatch is in the mud at the moment. Palace Everton game yesterday. Palace looked like they're a beast with Eze playing. Yeah, and Elise came off the bench as well. I think yes, they lost yesterday. I thought Palace lost yesterday, but I think with Elise and Eze coming back, you might start seeing them surprising a few teams. Guys, can we get 6 more likes to get to 60 likes? Come on, let's do it. I'll keep an update on some goals around halftime. Liverpool 1, Brentford 0, and it is halftime. Villa 2, Fulham 0. Yeah, Palace lost, but you would think when players like Eze and Elise are back to full fitness, you're going to start seeing them play a bit better. Just checking some bets. We're in a bit of a pain on Den Haag 2-0 down. That's not what we were after. Pain in the air. Pain. But yeah, guys, get your questions in, right? Get your questions in. I did see one, and I was meant to flag it to answer it. Or did I answer it? Oh, yeah, I did see it. Big up MV Joker Davis. Hope you're doing well, my friend. What do you think of Ko Ikatura from, is it Borussia Mönchengladbach? I've seen a little bit of this kid play. I think he's a good player. It's one of those, right? This is one of those questions where I sit back and go, if he fits our system, is he good enough? We don't know. But this is a style of player I think we should be looking at. I'm not going to sit back and say, I know everything about this guy, or he's amazing, he's incredible, because I can't lie about it. But what I'll do, though, I will go behind and I'll have a look and do a little bit of digging this season, right? I'll do a little bit of digging. Just 1 second, guys. I'll be back in literally 2 seconds. I just need to, it's getting a bit warm and just take my hoodie off. Apologies, guys. Sorry. Well, shut my door. I do apologise. I'll shut my door. So it's in my bedroom. Sorry, I do apologise, guys. Sorry about that. I had the hoodie on and it was just warming up in my flat, and I was like, oh gosh, it's now not as cold as it was earlier. I need City to beat Chelsea for £30 in my one. What was the ACCA, Darryl Denton? What was the ACCA? I think you're going to win that, I'll be honest. Oh, the Bologna goal got disallowed. It's just changed on my screen. It is still 1-1 again in Fiorentina. I believe it's still 1-1. It's not 2-1. Yes, it is. And Bayer Leverkusen in Akawatch have gone 1-0 up. Bayer Leverkusen won. Sorry, it's 1-1. Yeah, it's 1-1 at half time. Fiorentina won. Bologna won. That's huge for the Akawatch. And Bayer Leverkusen go 1-0 up against Union Berlin. It is Alex Grimaldo, the Spanish left back, has scored. Should we do a little bit of scrolling? Should we have a little scroll through some of the games that are still going on? What we'll do? Should we go? Actually, we can flick over. Do you know what? We can flick over to some games in Germany, because I think there's some games in Germany I can flick over to for you guys. Question: get to bed earlier, Perchy. No, mate. I'm fine. I was a bit tired last night. I mean, we've been working hard. Some stuff which I hope you guys really, really enjoy behind the scenes. We've been working on some stuff. Susie deserves all of the credit, by the way. She was the one that worked and done loads of this stuff. I'm just going to flick over and just find some games in Germany, because there's some games that are on right now. But yeah, there's some work coming soon. It's really, really exciting. And I'm really excited for it because it looks really, really funky. Really, really cool. I can't seem to find the German games. Why can't I see the German games? It's probably because I've got to go to Germany. That is probably why. Let me go and put some games on. There it is, German Sport. I believe it's on Sky Sport 1. Or Sky Sport 2. Maybe not. I would take Adam Olzek. He's just joined someone. Am I right in saying he's just joined someone, GBC? Let me know. I think he's gone somewhere. I feel like I'm not going mad, and I do think he's just joined someone. Why can't I find the football? That's the Arsenal game yesterday. I want some German football. Here it is. I'm trying to find some games for you guys. He plays for Leverkusen, but I'm sure they've just signed him from someone, though, to this season. Am I right in saying? Big up, Ray Nobel. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna try and butcher what you just said there, but thank you for the kind words. Much love. I'm trying to get the game on, but it's not letting me, so I won't be able to put the German game on. I was going to put Bayer Leverkusen whilst it's half time in England, but it's fine. We are good. I believe the Spurs under 21s have just won against Peterborough in the cup 2-0. I'll confirm if anyone wanted to know what the goal scorers were. But yes, it is. They won 2-0 against Peterborough just now, which was a well done to them, boys. Keep it up, the good work. Sorry, Darryl Denton, I'm not sure what you sent to me. I can't see that. Right, they signed him from Sparta Prague. I knew that he was at another club. I didn't think it was 2022. I thought it was this season. But yeah, he looks a good player. I remember when he played it was Sparta Prague. I thought he was that, but I remember seeing his name float about before linked to us. So yeah, listen, he's good. Listen, he's a tiny player. I think that's the sort of level of player we should be looking at right now. For me, we should be. I don't think there's no point for us looking at the big names right now. Let's go and get players that can level us up, and they're at a good age and a good price tag, and I think we'll be absolutely fine. Peterborough playing. No, this was their academy. Mark, they're under 21s. Yeah. They did play yesterday. This is their academy. This is in the under. This is the Academy Cup. I think they call it the Premier Cup or something like that. Yeah. Not their first team. Big up Daniel E. You doing a watch along for City Chelsea? I'm not, but Sava will be doing it straight after this. It'll be, if you stick with me, it'll be redirected straight over there. And I think Sava's live at 4:15. 4:15. But as soon as all the games finish here, I'm going to redirect straight over. So stick with us and we'll be moving over there, man. So yeah, stick along. We'll be here. I'm doing these games, and then Sava's going to be doing that watch along. And then later on at 9 o'clock tonight, Spurs review is going to be fiery. J rated and Danny Kiriakou, as long as he turns up on time, are going to be there. It's going to be really, really good fun. Just to check on the goals, if there's any more goals in the other games between Bayer Leverkusen and Union Berlin and Celtic and Aberdeen. We just need an Aberdeen goal. Will be nice. An Aberdeen goal does us absolute wonders. Is it on TV? That's the question. Aha, it is. We'll put that on. There we go. I'll put Celtic Aberdeen on. We'll watch this whilst we're waiting for the other games to kick back off. So we'll watch a little bit of Celtic. Yeah, Benjamin Sesko's a great football player. He's one of those players that clubs don't take a bit of a gamble on, and he's just going to stick with the Red Bull group and watch. He will. Mark my word. Mark my word here. Benjamin Sesko is the player that replaces Harry Kane from Bayern Munich. Clip it. And in about 5 years' time, 4 years' time, whatever it is, I bet you that's the case. I bet you. Oh, no. No. It's the under 21s cup that they do. But Spurs won 2-0 at their place. Celtic playing quite good football here. It's out on the left, cut inside. Oh, it's recycled well, though. I need an Aberdeen goal. I'm crying for an Aberdeen goal. $16.40, you are correct, sushi boy. Oh, don't do this. Geordie, don't do this. Who doesn't like... Does anyone else love sushi like me? Or is it just me? Am I the only one that just loves sushi like crazy? I think it's so good. Sushi's amazing. And big up Phil P. Look who's in the house. The king himself is here. Phil P. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. If Levy buys us 2 players and gets another 2 players in on loan in January, he's done his part, in my opinion. Do you know what, Liston? I agree on one condition. It has to be done immediately. We need to get a couple of players in straight away. A centre-half is crucial. I think based on earlier, we have to go and get another creative midfielder that's better than what we've got. And when I say better than, I don't think we're going to get better than James Maddison right now, but someone that can be as close to Maddison if we're missing him. Because without James Maddison, I feel we are absolutely toothless, honestly. And then go and get a number 9. For me, sell Richarlison, get him gone, go out there and go a bit ambitious and buy Marcus Leandro in Brazil. He's a good player. If anyone's seen him, Marcus Leandro, if Spurs want to be ballsy, go and get a player like that in. But I feel like we're not going to, or go and get Santiago Jimenez and spend good money on him at Feyenoord. Player like that. Big up Phil P. He's only 20, already got 24 caps for his country. Yeah, I always feel those ones are misconstrued because he's Slovenian, right? He's Slovenian, so he's a top player. He was always going to get 20 caps. As soon as he can play for the national team, he was always going to get them, right? That's the way forward, right? For me, that's how I see it. I just think, yeah, I think he was always going to get caps for me. Always going to get caps because he's a good player, right? He's a good player. That's your new name, hashtag sushi boy. I'm fancy a bit of sushi tonight. I can't lie. I might order some for later. It's good. What time is the Spurs game? Because Danny will show up for the last 5 minutes. Yeah, we've already told Danny Kiriakou it started now, so he turns up on time, right? We've told him now, so he turns up on time. So he thinks it's already started. Nah, I'm joking. We've given him a 15-minute buffer, I believe. Let him know what time it is. Yeah, they told Danny 5, so he's there on time. No, we told him about 1 o'clock this afternoon that it was on, just so he's on time. But we love Danny Kiriakou. He's an absolute legend, proper real one. Guys, we've only got 62 likes. Why have we not got 100? Come on, we've had over 600 people here today, and we've not even got 100 likes. Daryl Denton's put his half-time predictions in. Aston Villa 3-0. Oh, was this your bet? Aston Villa 3-0. 11-1. Correct scorer. Oh, gosh, this is well confusing. Oh, I see. You've gone 3-0. Half-time. Yeah. Villa to 2-0 at half-time. And Villa to win 3-0. Man City 3-0. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's probably confused me. I'm not going to lie. But listen, for a quid, for 180 quid, if that's 180 to 1 and you win that, good on you, mate. Huge love to you, Perchy. Loving the new joint venture era of Football Heritage TV. Yeah, listen, do you know what, Phil? I am as well. What it does, it just reduces a bit of pressure right on both of us. It allows us to not feel like we have to stream every day, and it becomes, not in a bad way, it becomes tedious, right? And you just go, do you know what? I can't be bothered anymore. But you miss out on content. Well, this way, we both stay relatively in tune with the content, and we're still live all the time, still doing as much as we can, right? And yeah, listen, I love working with Savas. Savas is a good mate of mine. We all chat behind the scenes all the time as well. He's a good mate of mine, and we get on. And listen, if you can get on with the person you work with, it's all good, right? He's a nice guy, very nice guy, and we work hard. And I'm just watching the game. I think it's for a shit. Kyogo in the middle. Oh, what a turn that is! Oh, that's a good bit of football there from Celtic. I didn't see the lad was in the middle, but they're still in it. Oh, it's just lost possession. £1 double, both teams to win 3-0. Mate, that's a great one. You cash out when City are 3-0 up in the first 15 minutes, though. It's the more specific you predict a game, the bet with... Oh, yeah. If you predict the scoreline, right, the more you win, of course. Yeah, of course. Time to get ready for the game. Have a good rest of stream, Perchy, and run the likes and subs. Guys, if you do anything for Mark, do anything as Mark says. Guys, can we get 6 more likes to 70? We should be on 100. Why are we not on 100? Now, next 5 minutes, 5 more likes, 1 a minute. Let's do it now. I'm convinced we need Kyo Itakura. From what I've seen, he's only priced about 15 million euros. This guy could be back up to Van der Ven and Basuma. We play midfield. Listen, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, and it is all kicked off in the games back in the Premier League, and I will flick back over to them. Villa 2-0, Brighton 1-0, Liverpool 1-0, West Ham 1, Nottingham Forest 1, and it's kicked off back in Akawatch. We will keep an eye on Akawatch. We are praying for a Aberdeen goal, praying for an Union Berlin goal. We are praying for a Bayer Leverkusen goal. We're praying for a Liverpool goal, a Brentford goal, and a Fiorentina goal. Potentially on, we will find out very, very shortly. We need some goals in the second half, right? Welcome back. Lloyd Kelly, it could be good for this season. Lloyd Kelly's a weird one. I just think, is he the player that we need to move forward? I don't know. He might be. Listen, it could be one of those players that we get in and he comes really good and I have to eat humble pie. I just think at the moment, should we be looking a little bit further forward, right? But do we need a cheap centre half? I'm asking the question. I'm not making assumptions or anything like that. Do we need a cheap centre half, or should we be going out and spending 30-40 million pounds? I think that's just Fulham hit the post there. I've just seen it. It was Raul Jimenez has just hit the post and just put it on. Oh, what a save! It's a really good save, Emi Martinez. It's a very, very good save off the post. For me, I would be looking at pacey centre halves that don't feel like are going to be bench players. We need to get away from this as football fans. It's not a bench player. What we should be looking at is getting players in. We should be getting players into the club that fit it. Because then what you do is if you can get a player that's good enough to start straight away, what you've got is then an iteration. You play a more attacking team. You can put Van de Ven at left back, put in a left-sided centre half, and that way you've got 3 centre halves defending in certain senses. So you have options that way, and we could, and it balances it out. God, I keep yawning today. I've been fine all day, and then as soon as I'm on the camera, I'm yawning. But someone said it's because I'm dehydrated, so I might have to get some water. This. Daryl, I agree. Improve that first 11, improve it, get it better, and then let's see what happens moving forward, right? Move forward with it. That's how I see it. Should we have tried harder to sign Tapsoba in summer before we signed a new contract? We all knew it was Van de Ven or Tapsoba. We all knew that they were the two players that we knew those were the two players. So I think when everyone was, we should have signed both. I said we should have signed both, but all the reports, every single person was saying it was one or the other. It wasn't both. I said all along we should be getting both in. We need depth at centre half because we are 1 or 2 injuries away from Eric Dyer and Ben Davies are playing centre half. And what happened? We're an injury and a suspension away from Eric Dyer and Ben Davies getting in for playing, right? It is what it is. Rome wasn't built in a day. I think we have to remember that. And this is the one thing when everyone sort of says to me, you're against Ange, blah, blah. No, I'm not. I think Ange is the right person for this football club. I can't stress that enough. But I also will be critical if I think he does something wrong or if he does something right. I'll praise him. Do all the time. For me, though, I think we need to go in and now look at buying in. I think we need 2. I'm honest. I think we need to go and get 2. For me, you get 1 in. If you get 1 in January, great. But in the summer, you get another one. You have to get another one in. Let Eric Dyer go. Try and offload the likes of a Ben Davies. Let's see how it goes. I think we've got a good team here. I think we've got a good thing. Is we're booking in the Villa game. João Paulini has been booked. Big up Wayne Holland. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, my friend. How did your boys play this weekend? Leicester City and the mighty Harry Winks. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Real top guy, Wayne. You're a real top guy. Any team needs to keep improving or you stand still. Agreed. And that means in reality, you'll be left behind. Again, Phil, I can't stress this enough. But this is everything I've been saying. But what I can't be disingenuous with it and said that all of a sudden when it was all doing well, we were all saying we're going to win the league. Everyone was saying, I say we, the royal we. I wasn't. But people going, we're going to win the league. Just believe. I said at the time, and it is Fiorentina 2, Bologna 1, Aka watch. We guys are on one with the Aka. That is a goal that benefits us in the Aka. And that puts that on a tick. We need Liverpool and Brentford goals. Come on, another Liverpool goal, another Brentford goal. We also need Aberdeen to score and Union Berlin and Bayer Leverkusen. We're getting there. Akawatch is well and truly on. What's happened here? The game has gone to. There's been an. What's happened here? It was a penalty that was in. It was a. Oh no, it's done. Ignore me. But Phil, I say this all the time. This whole thing is a process, and we have to accept that. Like, we can joke and laugh about saying pro, but that is what it is. But we can't do what we've done in the past, where we get a good 11, we start building an 11, and then go, we're good, we're done here. More. I think there's a penalty decision at Anfield. I'm just going to flick over to see what's going on. I've got it up here saying possible penalty is just shot up on my phone. I think Liverpool have a penalty here, or a penalty decision. Daniel, I like that. I like him. I just thought, I'm shocked he signed a new contract, if I'm honest. But I'm assuming that contract had wait, I'm watching it. Ball goes into Nunez. Out to Salah. Trent. He heads it away. Nothing there for me. Oh, wait. Someone's down. I'm not sure what's happened here. But on my app, it's saying possible penalty. But is he saying it for... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about that with Endo. Is he saying about Endo 2-footed? Nah. I don't know who... I don't know, actually. It looked like a real 50-50 for me, that one. Would Kyogo be a good forward for us? I like what I've seen from him, even though it's in the Scottish League. Mate, I think he's a good player. What he does is he's a player that's worked under. He's a player that's worked under Angepostecoglou, right? I'm just. Hang on. I can use some graphics. VAR decision at Anfield. I will confirm to you what the decision is. As I was just saying, I tell you what, the more and more I look at it, the worse it looks from Wabaturi Endo. I think he could be gone here. I think Endo gets sent off here. Because if he goes... it's one of those. It's such a hard one because the play's gone in to win the tackle. I think this is a really, really difficult one for me. If it's a red card, I think it's a yellow. It's an orange. It's one of those. But his leg looks horrible, by the way. His leg looks horrible. It's a horror. I don't know. Did anyone who's seen that? Anyone see what happened there? If that's I don't know if it's a red card. Every time I look at it more and more, and I go, I grimace more and more. But for me, I'm going to say no. If that's a red card, they're both going in for a tackle. They're both trying to win the ball. Is it dangerous? I don't know. I don't think he gives it. I think he books him. But I don't know who the red card's for. Is it for Endo? Mate, listen, I don't really care, but it is what it... I don't know. I'm not sure what the decision is, really. Yeah, you just got the H and the C wrong. It looked horrible on Norgard. We're linked with him, by the way, Christian Norgard. He looks a good player, by the way. He looks a really, really good player. But that looked not. I don't think he's given it. I don't think it's no. It's play on. It's not a red card. Then I can do this. Yeah, not a red card. And I think the more and more I looked at it, I went, oh, I didn't like it. But if those are given as red cards for me, football, what's the point? We can't tackle anymore. We can't tackle anymore, right? It would have been an absolute shambles if that's given as a red card. We still need some more goals in Aka Watch. Keep me up. We need Liverpool. Liverpool is Endo's running through. Nunes. Oh, it's a poor ball into Nunes. He recovers it though. It's Darwin Nunes on the right hand side. Bit of trickery. Tries to dance. Now it's Mo Salah. And Liverpool look really, really comfortable right now. Liverpool, as I say, look really, really comfortable on the ball. No, don't be worried. Don't worry about that, mate. Don't you worry. Absolutely fine. Big up Ryan Griffiths. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Perchy, any chance of a watch along for the upcoming Dutch national team games? I'm not sure what we're going to be doing this week because obviously, when are the Dutch playing? Let me know what days. Let me know what days they are, and I'll see what I can do. But I'll be honest, I think we're packed out next week because me and Sav are heading to Anfield on Thursday for the Football Creators' Choice Awards. And obviously, I've got to fly in, so I'm flying Thursday, so I'm out of action. The 18th and the 22nd. Well, the 18th is a Saturday, and then the following is on the 22nd on the Wednesday. Let me know. I'll chat with Savra. I'm not 100% sure. It depends really. This international break's a weird one because yeah. So for me at the moment, I'm not sure. I'll let you know. I'll speak to Savra and see what he says. If we fancy it, we'll let you know though. Definitely, mate. No trouble. Who are you play? Who are the Dutch team playing? We have a goal, and it is an absolute turnaround at the London Stadium. But who scored? Hang on. We have got a goal. West Ham United 1, Nottingham Forest 2. Goal scored by Anthony Elanga. I'm just watching it, and Nottingham Forest have turned it around. I'll tell you what. I fancied Forest today. Ball for Ola Anya on the right side, whips it across, bang from Elanga. What a goal! What a goal! Really, really tidy finish from Anthony Elanga. That's what you expect from him. He's taking his shirt off. They're going crazy in that away end. Really good goal. Anya whips a low, hard ball on the right, and who gets at the end of it? But it is Anthony Elanga who strikes it home to the bottom right corner. West Ham 1, Nottingham Forest 2. And other goals have gone in. Toulouse have equalised against Lille. And Ireland and Gibraltar. I'll be honest, mate. Is it worth it? You should be battering them. Like Irish are rubbish. Yeah, I predicted a Forest win. I went 1-0 though. I thought they'd win 1-0, but it's a really good goal, by the way. Really good goal. This is what you want to see from a winger or a wing back. Just a good, strong ball, hard and low. I think it's another goal. We've got another goal at Anfield. Goal! Goal at Liverpool, and it is that man again, Mo Salah. There's a goal at Villa Park. It's 3-0. There's another goal. goals all in a section. Aston Villa are 3-0 up. Ollie Watkins. Jared Bowen has equalised for West Ham immediately. I'm trying to find the Liverpool. I'm going to have to try and catch up, guys. Look at that. This is mental. I'm watching the Liverpool goal quickly. It's Gakpo into Jota, who back into Gakpo, whips it across, and Salah heads it into the back post, 2-0. We're going to quickly rush over to Villa Park for Villa. It's intercepted from, I think that's Diaby, who slots it to John McGinn, who charges, whips it, he squares it into, it's a good goal. It was Bailey who whips it across goal to Ollie Watkins. And the other goal that has just gone in, I've got to find it. What has happened here? And West Ham have equalised with immediate effect. It's whipped in. I think it's a corner, and he just nods it. It's a great goal from Jared Bowen. 3 goals like that. It has gone crazy in the space of a minute. We got 3 goals. It was crazy. West Ham United 2, Nottingham Forest 2, Liverpool 2, Brentford 1, Brighton 1, Sheffield United 0, and Aston Villa 3, Fulham 0. So, let's just calm down a little bit. There's a play gone down for West Ham. I've still got that one on. My phone just went crazy for a second. They're checking for a possible penalty in the Fiorentina game. I'm not sure who for. We need a Brentford goal. We need a Brentford goal, an Aberdeen goal, a Bayer Leverkusen goal, and an Union Berlin goal. We could be on this one. But if this is a penalty for Bologna, we are in trouble. But I don't know who it's for. Come on, Brentford. We need Brentford now to go back down the other end and score a goal. Brentford can score. Will be absolutely amazing. Brentford get a goal and we're in the money here. I think we can win this bet. Big up Ryan. Yeah, Savage going to do the watch along later on for the Chelsea Man City game. I'm doing this one now, so it just makes it kind of spaces it out a little bit, right? Come on. We really need a Brentford goal now. Brentford goal is absolutely important for us now in this. They're still checking for a penalty in the Fiorentina-Bologna game. I could really do with it not being one. Or unless it's a penalty for... As long as it's a Fiorentina penalty. Why do players remove their shirt after scoring when they know that they're just going to get booked? Alanga yellow card for no reason after he scored. I've always thought this is I understand that emotion, but like for me, sometimes maybe it's just the emotion of it all, and you just want to go crazy, right? But you got to sit back and go, come on. And something has happened in the other game that went a bit quiet at Brighton. Mitoma has been shown a red card. I'm just going to go back to it and find it in the Brighton-Sheffield United game. I'm just going to flick over and see what happened. So Mitoma has been sent off here. It is a straight red card for Mitoma. I'll let you know what's actually happened here. I haven't seen it. I'm going to watch it. He's shown a straight red card, Mitoma. That's a 3-game ban. I'm going to watch it now. Oh, if my stream didn't just freeze on me. Let me see it now. I'm going to watch it now. Give me just a second. And I tell you what, this puts Sheffield United in the game now. Oh, wait. It's so petulant. It's petulance. Is it Mitoma? I don't know who it is. It's not Mitoma. My app said it was Mitoma. It doesn't look like Mitoma. I think it's Dahoud. Yeah, Dahoud it was. Yeah, sorry, my app told me it was Matoma, but yeah, they've just corrected and said it was Dahoud. Sorry, I do apologise. It wasn't Matoma. It was Dahoud. The app told me it was Matoma for some reason. Yeah, it was Dahoud that's been shown a straight red card. Yeah, it's petulant. Complete and utter petulance. And I tell you what, that gets Sheffield United back in the game. De Zerbi can be annoyed all he wants. It's so silly. You shouldn't be doing that. It was Dahoud. I do apologies, my fault. It wasn't Matoma, it was Dahoud. My app just told me it was my app said it was Matoma for some reason. My app gives me the updates quickly, and then I can go and quickly flick over to the channel. There wasn't a penalty in the end in that Fiorentina game, which is great, which is kind of helpful. We really need now, as I said, an Aberdeen goal, a Brentford goal is massive now, right now. And they're making a change. They're bringing off Ansu Fati and Billy Gilmore, are both coming off of Brighton right now, and are replaced with. There has been another goal. I'm going to ignore the substitutions. There's a goal at Villa Park, and it is. Let me go to it. Bear with me. Yes, it's been another goal at Villa Park. Aston Villa 3, Fulham 1. Fulham, are they back in this with 20 minutes to go? I'll confirm to you the goal scorer. It was Raul Jimenez who scored. Raul Jimenez has pulled one back for Fulham. Is it game on? Could this be an absolute shocker if Villa throw away a lead? Let's see. I don't see it. Yeah, 3-1 at Villa Park. We'll just watch. We can just put the game on. He grabs the ball, Jimenez, and just charges back to the halfway line. Fulham go and get another quick goal, and it is game on over at Villa Park, definitely. But I think, my opinion, I didn't actually see the goal. I'll just watch I'll watch the replay of it and just let you know of it, guys. Quick ball from the centre half. Great run, by the way. It's Robinson, and he just squares it into Jimenez. It's one of those goals. If you play FIFA and stuff like that, it's one you play that real long diagonal and just square it in the box from Anthony Robinson into Jimenez for a tap in. Really good goal. Villa just fell asleep for a second. It's my old boy Raul Jimenez, his first goal in over 30 games. Yeah, good goal it was. There has been a goal at the Amex. Goal! It's a big one as well. I called it a second ago that they'll be back in this game. Brighton won. Sheffield United won after Dahoud's straight red card. Brighton have conceded, and it's an Adam Webster own goal. I'll let you know about the goal right this second, but just like that, after going down to 10 men, you've just given Sheffield United half a chance. Ball out on the right-hand side. Trickery, whips it in. No, he doesn't. He plays it short, whips it in, headed away. Picked up, I think that's Norwood. I'm just going to... I'll stay here with it right now. I'll stay with it right now. Ball in now. Sheffield United building up play out on this right-hand side. Playing the ball. I tell you what, they play some good. They play all right, Sheffield United. He intercepts it. Good diagonal ball. Squares it. Oh, it's unlucky Webster. There's nothing he can do. And just like that, it was Jaden Bogle whips a darting ball across the box, and Webster just knocks it into his own net. 1-1 at the Amex. 1-1. I tell you what, I fancy. Do you know what I might do? I might put a little bet on Sheffield United to win this now. I fancy Sheffield United going on and winning this. Let's have a look. Let's see what the odds are for a Sheffield. I think Sheffield United go on and win this game now. Honestly. Yeah, there's some really nice games of football today. Really good games of football. What do you think the odds are for Sheffield United to win this? 11 to 4. 11 to 4. £20 could win me 75 quid. Shall I? I'm not going to do it, but watch them go and win now. I think Sheffield United go on and win that now. Mark my word. I'm not going to bet because it will probably happen. But Brighton won, Sheffield United won. So as I said, really, really good games of football going on right now. And there's been another goal at Anfield. We need it for Aka Watch. Who is it? There has been a goal. Yes, Liverpool 3, Brentford 1. It is Diogo Jota who scored. Diogo Jota scored. I'm just watching it as Van Dijk travels with the ball into his and he carries on his run. It's picked up by Mo Salah. Oh, it's unlucky that ball there. Picked back up by Salah. I tell you what, Salah's unbelievable. He's so good, isn't he? Then it's Szoboszlai back to Salah. Salah on his left foot. He's dancing. They don't know what to do with him. He picks it into Trent, who whips it in. And then it's Jota, edge of the box. Oh, he's deflected. It's now Tsimikas. Back into, is that Jota? Jota. Edge of the box. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Really, really good goal. Really good goal from Diogo Jota. 3-0. That's over with. We just need Brentford to get a consolation goal and we're done there. Really, really tiny goal that is from Liverpool. I tell you what, there's been a lot of goals, but there's some really, really good goals that have happened. Really, really good goals that have happened right now in these games. Let's go back and just see on Aka Watch. That was part of Aka Watch, guys. I'm just going to keep an eye on my Aka. We need an Aberdeen goal, and we need Union Berlin to score and Leverkusen to score. This. I said it all along. It will be Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal will be the three that will be there or thereabouts near the end of the season. We're nowhere near that. Do you know what? We're nowhere near this Liverpool team. Nowhere near them. Liverpool are going to be the team closest to Manchester City this season. Mark my word. They are putting teams to the sword. Arsenal will, but I think they'll be there third. They'll be third this season. They're going to finish comfortably third. I think Liverpool will be the team closest to Man City, though. They'll be closest. I think them two walk away with it in the end. Yeah. Ryan, this. I think Man City will win it by about 7 or 8 points to Liverpool, but it's going to be those two. Easy for me. They're the two best teams in the country, and they have been for the last, 3 or 4 years, really. Yes, Liverpool dropped off last season, but Liverpool are back again, aren't they? Look at them. They have one poor season, and everyone said that they've written them off. They are back, and they're doing exactly what we all think they can do. I'll let you guys know on some other games that are going on. I said Bayer Leverkusen 1, Union Berlin 0. Fiorentina 2, Bologna 1. Udinese 1, Atalanta 0. Clermont-Foot has scored in that game. That's 1-0. Other games in the women's games earlier today, Man United 5, West Ham 0. Tottenham 1, Liverpool 1. Everton 0, Chelsea 3. Man City 0, Brighton 1. Bristol City 0, Aston Villa 0. Leicester versus Arsenal is later on tonight. In Scotland, Rangers went on and beat Livingston 2-0. Celtic are 2-0 up against Aberdeen. I can't see if there's any more games floating about. But we'll keep an eye on the games that are happening now. What do you guys think with the games that are on now? Tottenham getting a bantering at the Grand Slam dot. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. I'll be honest, it's embarrassing. I'll say it now. Not as a Spurs fan, just as a footballer. I think it's embarrassing. Like, do you know what I find with it? I just find it's a bit childish. I don't care, right? Listen, let people sing what they want. If they want to, they can. But I just find it all a little bit embarrassing for me. All a bit embarrassing. Guys, can we all in the chat? I want everyone to manifest a Brentford goal now. Manifesting a Brentford goal will be amazing right now. That will be lovely. That would be absolutely lovely if we can do that. Joe, this is the problem. When everyone kept saying to me, we're amazing, we're great, we're this, we're all that. I don't think we'll be as low as 10th. I'll put it that way. I think we could be down in about 6th or 7th and then we'll bounce back up. Come on, guys. We want manifest a Brentford goal. Everyone manifesting a Brentford goal and an Aberdeen goal. We need a Brentford goal, an Aberdeen goal. Listen, you can say what you want in here as long as it's not derogatory, rude, disrespectful, or just vile. Don't be vile. Listen, do banter, do a bit of fun, but no one be vile in the chat. Rules. We said 8th before the season started. I think we need to go back to that and accept it. Daniel, that's why I've never changed my thoughts on it. I think the only thing I said we could finish anywhere between 3rd and 8th, depending on how we get on, right? Yeah, then don't say it. No, yeah. For me, when people start talking about title runs in October, I can't take their opinion seriously. I'll be honest, I can't. Because for me, it's not driven with fact. Nobody sits there in October and says we're going to win anything, right? Nobody does that. Guys in the chat, we are 28 likes away from 100. Are you in the chat now? There's 44 of you in it. Are you in the chat and you haven't liked it? Please, if you're in the chat, please like the stream. We want to get to 100 likes before the end of the stream. Can we do it? Let's do it. And if you think that Brentford are going to score, hit that like button. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah, to be fair to Perchy, you've always been very consistent with your prediction this season. Even Sava revised his to 4th, as I did, but we're back down to earth. Yeah, listen, do you know what? I said 3rd and 4th. I said we'd get there. My theory was if we could keep up this momentum and players don't get injured. But I've always stood my ground when the second you lose Maddison, the second you lose a Van der Ven, Romero, Basuma for games, we don't look the same team. Because the drop-off is like that. It's like a roller coaster. Yeah, that's what I said as well. I said we can get 3rd or 4th if the same team stays fit all season. But for me, I still think we finish in Europe. I'll put it out there. There has been a goal in Akawatch. Bayer Leverkusen 2. Union Berlin 0. We have a chance now. We need an Union Berlin goal, a Brentford goal, a Berlin goal, an Aberdeen goal. 3 goals away from £190. Come on, we can do this. 3 goals. Brentford goal first, an Aberdeen goal, an Union Berlin goal, and we are in there. I want all 3 teams I want everyone in the chat. Brentford, Aberdeen, Union Berlin in the chat. Perchy, what's your score prediction for Man City Chelsea? Chelsea 1, Man City 4 is mine. Big up George. Perchy, I saw yours and Sava's match reaction. Although Davis had a good game, both of the centre backs were asleep for the second goal. I thought Ben Davis was the best player on the pitch yesterday. I'll say it how it is. I don't think he should be at this football club. I don't think he's a very good player. But credit where credit's due, I thought he was the best player on the pitch by far. Listen, I think our problem was in midfield yesterday. I think our problem was in midfield yesterday. We had nothing going forward in the midfield, and it killed us. It absolutely killed us. Yeah, guys, come on. We are 3 goals away from Aka wins. Aka wins. Come on, Brentford. If Brentford can pull one back, I don't care. And it finishes 3-1 is marvellous. Yes, he did. Paulo Sarabia went to Sporting. They signed him from Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, he had a really good game, no doubt, and we weren't very good. But the second goal, for me, I think the second goal there was a load of culprits, right? I think I get your point. For me, there was a load of culprits that were at fault for that goal. For me, but I get your point. But listen, I think we have to look at it from the whole thing. Come on, we need goals. Yeah, it was 5 million. Oh, he was on loan from Sporting. Sorry, he was on loan at Sporting. Yeah, mate, good player. I think he's retired. He was a really good signing. You got him. Yeah, Ryan, I agree. There's been a goal. There's been a goal. And I've given it away. I have given it away, but West Ham have scored. West Ham 3, Nottingham Forest 2. So Forest came from behind. Then West Ham have come from behind. And West Ham may have just stolen the game away from Forest. Heartbreak for Nottingham Forest after going 1-0 down, going 2-1 up, and now they are 3-2 down. And it is scored by the big Czech, Thomas Souček. Ball whipped in from this corner. I think it's Ward-Prowse who whips it in. Outswinger, Souček, really good goal. That's what you want. There is a VAR check, I believe. VAR is checking the goal. I can't see anything wrong with it, but the VAR is checking it. We will be there when it goes. If it's given, I think it's going to be given for me. For me, I can't see anything wrong with that. But by the way, what a delivery from James Ward-Prowse, by the way. What a delivery. For me, Ward-Prowse was one of those signings we should have signed at the same time as James Maddison, by the way. We should have got both of them. Because that is it. Yeah, I think I don't see that anything wrong with that. If that's disallowed, what are we doing here, right? Yeah, I think that's given. For me, I think it's been given. I can't see anything wrong with that. They can't be disallowing that. And in Spain, over here in Barcelona 0, Deportivo Alaves 1. Big goal in that game. And they just haven't been at it this season, Barcelona. Haven't been at it at all. And they are 1-0 down to Deportivo Alaves. The goal scorer was Samuel Omadiron. I'm probably butchering in the first minute, opening goal. We're still down on the pitch. There's going to be a lot of added time in this game. We're creeping into added time, by the way. Added time in the Brentford game. I think it's Aguero's going to be. They're going to change for Forest. They're bringing off Sangare's coming off, and on comes Divock Origi. Divock Origi's coming on. Yeah, I think the goal stands. It's embarrassing some of your fans are still defending Dyer on the hill. Listen, I don't think people are defending him. I think people understand the circumstances. I think there's a difference, right? What a goal from Shelby today in Turkey, halfway line worldie. Has he got a full set of hair yet? Yeah, 7 added minutes in the West Ham game. There's still a chance for Forest to get back in this. And we're crying out for a goal at Anfield that is of the Brentford consent. Brentford at the moment are letting me down. A late goal. Can they get a late goal? Would be absolutely lovely if we can get a consolation goal there. Guys, can we have a like party? Can we have a like party? Can we get 24 more likes to get to 100? Come on, let's do it now. Come on, please. That would be lovely if we can get to 100. Ball flicked on. I'm still got the West Ham game on at the moment. There's no more goals flying in at all. And we need a goal in the... Lost all the games. There we go. We need a Brentford goal. We are crying for a Brentford goal right now. We're going to flick over to Anfield and watch it anyway. There's a VAR decision that's going on over in the Brighton Sheffield United. I think there's a penalty here. There's a potential penalty at the Amex. The referee is he giving it? No, it's a free kick. It's a free kick, edge of the box for Brighton. Where is Papa? I'm assuming you're about Sava. Banter's a bit dead, mate. No offense. He is doing the Chelsea Man City game. Straight after this, I'll be redirecting straight after this to the that stream. Let me double check. I'm sure I've done it already. Let me just double check. I believe I've done it anyway. Yeah, I have done it. So straight after this game, go over there and Sava will be live. Oh, free kick. Corner for Brighton now. Get a corner. We have 6 added minutes at Anfield to salvage the bet at the moment. We are salvaging. We need a goal at Anfield, and it needs to be of the Brentford kind for me. Let's go to Anfield. Let's go to Anfield. Come on, we're manifesting a late goal. Are you on the stream as well, Perchy? No, I'm not going to do that one. We made the agreement we'll do one each because it just gives me a bit of time to time with the missus and stuff like that. It allows Sava to spend time with his wife and stuff as well now. So otherwise we're just cramming on the stream all the time, right? So we thought we'd do these on our own. Oh man, the Aka Watch is going to be a no-man day today. We're not going to get anything today from what it looks like on Aka Watch. Unless Brentford can do something out of nothing. Yeah, Aka Watch is a no-show today for me. Yeah, fair enough. I do prefer it when you do both on it, but that makes sense. Yeah, listen, I think we do a lot of shows together, but we also also, otherwise, the whole point of if we collaborate like this, it means that it gives each of us a little bit of time to ourselves, and especially on a Sunday, and Spurs aren't playing, and we've got. But better mind, Ryan, you'd have to worry. Spurs review at 9 p.m. tonight. We are both on there. We are joined by J Rated and Danny Kiriakou. The man bun himself is going to be there. Oh, guys, we are in sad times on Acca Watch. That Brentford aren't going to get a consolation. It does look like it. Mate, listen. It's not that we're not doing it. I think both everyone's just doing their own thing, right? Listen, no, nothing. There's no real reason to it. Savills on their show not too long ago, doing some bits for them. Just there's no real reason, mate. I think people just assimize. Is that a word? No, nothing. Big up to them guys. I hope that those guys are doing brilliant. By the way, they're doing some really good content. They're doing a lot of good content when it comes to stuff at games as well, which is really good. So make sure you guys go over and subscribe to Spurs Talk Show, and make sure you go and subscribe to Henry Wright TV. Make sure you go over and do that, of course. Definitely. Nah, there's nothing like that, mate. Nothing. No. People always assimize that something's going on when there isn't. Perchy, do people recognise you in the streets of Barcelona? No, and I hope they don't. Yeah, Brighton game has finished. Brighton won, Sheffield United won. We've got a few more minutes for Brentford to nick a goal that we could do with. It is heartbreak. Ben, I stream enough with you. Mate, listen, I'll jump on Tottenham on tour. You guys go first thing in the morning, though. Like, that's the only problem. Like, I'm still sleeping. But I have been on with Mr. Daigle. I'll give you a shout. Maybe at some point I will. No, but I think those guys have got a similar thing that they're doing with Dave and stuff like that. So it's nothing like that, mate. Yeah, I think people always just assimize everything, mate. In that sense, no, listen, big up to them guys. Much love to them. They're doing amazing work. Please don't. Nah. Listen, again, they're another lot. Good luck to them. They're doing their thing. But for me, I always try to make sure my content is direct and straight to the point. Like, I don't try and mince it. I get in trouble with a lot of things I say because I do a podcast. So on the Hotspur Way podcast on a Tuesday, and I get told off all the time for what I say, but I don't care. I say it how it is. I will always stay true to myself. I will never mince my words because do you know what? Have to say things how it is. Yeah, full time at West Ham. West Ham 3, Nottingham Forest 2. Really good game there at the London Stadium for the neutrals. And guys, on Acca Watch, we are very much all but over. It is full time. Acca Watch is done. Liverpool 3, Brentford 0. Heartbreak for Acca Watch, but we'll go again. We go again next week, probably. We'll do it at some point. Aston Villa 3, Fulham 1. West Ham 3, Forest 2. And the last game is... that's all of them. All done and dusted. We are all done. All done and dusted. Guys, we'll get rid of that now. We've done them. All the final scores I've just read out on the 4 games on. Guys, thank you so much. Do you know what? I've had a really good time here. Really, really good time. Before you leave, guys, if you haven't, please like the stream. And please, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to forward you straight over to the watch along for Chelsea versus Man City done by Sava. So please go over there and just say Perchy loves you or something like that. Do something funny and I'll keep you there. Guys, listen, thank you so much to everyone that's been in the chat from minute 1. How did your bet do? Did you win it? Does that win? Oh, I don't get all this, Daryl. Did you win your bet or not? Thank you very much from the sushi boy himself. Listen, guys, I'm going now. Sav is on now. And then straight after that, we are doing Spurs review tonight, 9 p.m. Going to be cool. Listen, on your way out, like the stream. Thank you very much, guys, and everyone, for it's been a cool, it's been a chilled one, right? Thank you very much. Much love, guys. And as always, come on, you Spurs.